Hello, hello. Uh, we are on. What's the word? We are hoping to finish off Chaos today. And finish this playthrough. And maybe get Final Fantasy II Part 1 started up today, which would be fantasmalous. I want to learn one more spell. Temper. Because I think... Come on, guy, move. No, not that way. Alright, can I move around? I can. Because now, hopefully, I can make Chaos a breeze-ish. So we don't gotta waste a lot of time with this. And just move into... Oh wait, I want to save one last time. Because also, I think winning this will also platinum this on the first playthrough, which will be awesome. And then maybe I come back and play Final Fantasy 1 sometime in the future, and I can not have to worry about collecting all the extra junk. But right now, I'm just gonna go try to finish off Chaos. For good this time, because Stranger of Paradise, I was not able to completely defeat Chaos. In fact, it was about Jack becoming Chaos. But let's hurry to the boss battle. Done enough grinding. I feel like I've done enough prep. And we'll make a quick save state in front of the boss so that if I do lose, I can just hop right back in and go from there. There's a gray furball coming to join me and watch. Yes. There. Let's go finito. I am. Nope, wrong thing. Quick save. Okay, let's do this, Garland. Yep, he's about how we set up the time loop. Sorry. I've been up for a couple or a few hours, but sometimes you just gotta yawn. Hey kid, how you doing, Combs? Let's do this. Let's finish Chaos and hope. Oh, wrong way. Items. That's Proterra. Let's temper and oh, I did do haste. There we go. Oof. Big hit. Okay, so let's attack. Let's cure the hit. And let's, did I not get... Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, that's a huge hit. And supposedly temper stacks. So if I just did... I don't have temper. There wasn't room. Wow. That is lots of damage. Damage. I do like the music here. I mean, Chaos, if I remember right, Chaos doesn't have his own battle music originally. There we go, some more big hit. Keep stacking that temper. Let's see. You... Maybe get into the hits. The knight is out damaging or being out damaged by the heals. Oof. I should have used a high potion. Let's cure again and let's high potion. Okay, good. There. Oh man. 10 minutes in, and there goes chaos. And I should get plump, 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 3 trophies and sweet platinum out of this. Here's one, trophy 1. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light. Oh, hi, Comey. The light of the 4 crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the 4 forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the 4 forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. World where Princess Sarah, Queen Jade, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that spent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of 4 young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the 4 endured, but the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds live on. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now the return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of lights. Wow, that was kind of profound in a bit. I wonder if anything was changed in the text there from the original release to now. Or if there were any mistranslations between the original release and what it says now. It's still a beautiful game after all of this time. Do 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 do. And of course, the credits deserve to roll. As they do in every game that gets completed. At least in my opinion, everybody deserves recognition for the work that they do, and the people who work on these wonderful masterpieces. Of game media. Well, I mean, that I play anyway. I know everybody's up to their own opinions and stuff, but I always feel any game I beat, these names deserve to be seen and read as they scroll through, because they deserve recognition for their work. But that was a journey, and as soon as the credits finish rolling, I will pause the stream momentarily, update some stuff, and flip this over to Final Fantasy II, which I also beat about 20 years ago on the Game Boy Advance. And honestly, I feel like I remember less of that than I do Final Fantasy I. So we'll take a short minute to flip over to FF2 as soon as this completes. And there's so much good music. So I've been thinking that if I build a Magic the Gathering Commander deck, for Final Fantasy I representation, I already have a Garland one being built for Stranger of Paradise, so I won't do Garland again. So if I build a commander deck around the Warrior of Light, or what's it called? Maybe it's just called the Fated Warrior. I feel like I'll build something around that. I know it deals with the party mechanic, so I'll have to see what I can do to put them together. and build from there. But first, I've got to finish the Garland deck, and then I'll move on to the first warrior, or the Fated Warrior. Unfortunately, in the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering, there wasn't a lot of representation between several Final Fantasies for commanders. This one probably being one of the harder ones, because while Princess Sarah gets represented, she gets represented as a cover card for Azusa, Lost But Seeking, and isn't her own character. And the Warrior of Light is also another one that isn't his own character originally. They did release the Fated Warrior in the scene cards, so I can build something with him. I suppose I could do a mono color deck with either the Fated Thief or the Fated Black Mage. I think there's also a Fated White Mage. Can't remember for sure. But if I build the Fated Warrior, I can use all four of them as a party to play. But this will lead directly into FF2 momentarily. Currently, I have 2 commander decks, but neither of them are specifically Final Fantasy, although they do have strong Final Fantasy influences within it. I have a Sithis Enchantress deck with several summons in it. And then I have a Jin Sakai deck with, of course, several just Final Fantasy cards in the deck proper. But Garland will be my first true Final Fantasy deck. Of course, all of it won't be Final Fantasy cards, but I think it'll be fun regardless. Or at least that's what I'm hoping to build anyway. But yes, even for the time, this music is amazing. I don't know if anyone has played Theatrhythm before, but that rhythm game was so much fun. I very much loved playing it. I didn't really realize how long the credits would be, but we're almost there. We're getting there. Do. Oh, they're getting to language support. Neat. Cryware. There we go. Toshio Akiyama. Naofumi, Takuma, Yosuke Matsuda, and Squeenix. The end. Beautiful. And I played the prequel prior to this, so there is Stranger of Paradise media out there to consume if people are interested. To see the story come full circle, how Garland became who he is, and how he met his end at the end of this game. Yeah, I'll save it. I will probably not touch this in some time. There's trophy number 2, and there is a new platinum. Woo! I know viewers can't see the trophy pop-ups, but I'm excited. Okay, guys, I will take a moment to step out and start the new stream for Final Fantasy II. Now that Chaos has been defeated, I will be back in a moment.